We are at the Goodwill down the street from our house, and we are an hour and 40 minutes late. It is 10:40. They open at 9 o'clock, and check out the parking lot. This is why we try to get here at 9. We had some stuff to do early on this morning, and the parking lot is full. But I still think we're gonna do really well. Let's go and see if we can find a flip line for a profit. Made in Spain. Oh, the inside of the Epizone? No.
S.
It's an S?
P.I.
That might be a Google Lens. I don't know if Google Lens would. Sometimes Google Lens has an issue, like with boots, if they're kind of generic looking. Take a quick little picture. Vintage, Depop, rare Western suede. That ain't it. Actually, they didn't even know the name either because this listing says rare Western suede wing boots. There's 33 listed. 4 sold, all tall ones.
This one goes
It's got a name on it. It's right there on the charm. Life is wonderful.
Sally Huss.
Why does that sound familiar? There's a big old stain right there. Let's look up Sally Huss real quick to see if that's a good brand for people to take a look at. Not really. They go for like 13 bucks. We always go high to low in case there's like a special, yeah, like a rare one out there, like the steak. Not really. The fish one goes for 45, but they usually run around 15 bucks plus shipping. What do you got?
It has some keys.
Oh, that's
$1.99.
Nice. $1.99 for some keys. I think it's like a thing that you buy this and there's a car outside that it goes to. Oh, not those keys. Everybody's passing up on this thing down. Oh, I was hoping that would be a mowing or a name brand. Usually would be on it because these things, the waterfall spigots or faucets, they're actually very expensive. The thing is this one is not. It's like an off-brand. And I know why that they got rid of this because we were at an Airbnb that had these. Yeah. And they look so nice, but they, to me, are not that functional. Maybe it's just my opinion. Maybe you have them at your house and you love them, but there's no water pressure to get
your hand, like,
nothing.
And then the water goes everywhere.
Yeah, it does come out a lot. I'll tell you that. But this one, this
like you know how you put a spoon underneath the water and the water goes whoop?
Yeah.
That's like your hand when it hits your hand. That's what you're
yeah. This one actually would be, does something here, probably automatic and stuff, but it doesn't have a name brand. This is a mowing or another name brand. Yeah, this one is just called Makes Life Much Easier Bathroom Faucet. Well, I have to tell you, it doesn't. Over in the electronics section, this isn't actually that bad. This is an Optimus Pro 7AV. Now it comes up that these were sold in Radio Shack, but for only $4. It does have this mount I'd have to take off. Sometimes the mounts are worth a lot of money, especially when it comes to bows. But a set of these sold for 50 bucks, free shipping, so you can probably get 20 bucks out of that and make a $15 profit. That ain't too shabby.
Mickey Mouse ears from Disney.
Really?
Yeah, and they're in really good condition. It was only $1.
They're listed for $30.
Yeah.
But do they sell? It's because they're sequins or something?
Well, I think that people buy because they're so expensive in Disney, like in the parks.
Right.
They buy them before they go to the parks, and then they just...
Yeah, easy 15 bucks. Free ship 16 bucks. Yeah, you probably make 10 bucks on them.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's an easy $20 right there. Sack roots in here.
Ooh.
Beat up. Bruh. Next day here at the Goodwill down the street from our house. What happened was yesterday we literally didn't find nothing but those 2 little things at the end of the other video. So we're gonna go in here, see if we can find a flip line for a profit. New racks are already out. Fish hippie. It's actually a good shirt. There's 2 fish hippies. You like fish hippie? Look.
It's very small.
Very small. Just kidding. Get out of here, fish hippie. Weird. I've seen that before. Sheen. Heard the dyes they use are bad. or they soak into your skin. That's what they said. Didn't you see that on the YouTubes?
I don't know. You can never believe what you hear.
You can never believe what you hear. So I'm in the bat section, and I'm always looking for composite bats. These are like junior bats though, but you can definitely tell the difference in tinging when you flick it. That one sounds more like aluminum. This is more of a thud, and this is a composite bat, as you can tell. And it's got a drop 10 on it. That just means that it is -10. That's how you look it up. So you look up Easton Beast X drop 10, and they only have it here for $2.99, which is a really good deal because it usually goes between $45 and $50. And this one right here, the Rawlings, is a little bit less money. I'll have to look this one up, but I think I'll leave this one behind. But that's not too bad because usually you don't find good quality bats anymore. I think they send most of them to their online thing, but I haven't found a composite bat in a Goodwill in probably more than 6 to 7 months. I got a bat for only $2.99. Goes for like 40 bucks.
Nice.
Biggest thing about these is making sure they're not cracked. This one's not cracked. Just clean it up. Best thing to clean this thing up with, magic eraser. Looks brand new. They're saying that this is carnival glass. They have it listed for 24 bucks. Do you believe that? I thought there's something called a fairy lamp. I don't think that's a fairy lamp. I don't know the difference between that, and I don't think fairy lamps have yeah, that one actually sold for $19.99. A lot of them around 10 bucks though. Fairy lamp. What's a fairy lamp look like? Oh, it does. Yeah, they don't have feet. Fairy lamps don't have feet. Well, they're down to it's free. There's no price on it now. Where? Where's that? Oh yeah, $44.99, not $50. But they said all Goodwills. Oh, is it in there? Oh man, dude, these right here, if it's in there, I mean it's obviously not in there. I don't think the cases go for that much money. These are the Insta Polaroid guys. I think they go for 70 or 80 bucks. But they said we'll just donate the case and not the well, I think this is going to conclude this trip to the Goodwill. They did bring the clothes out though early, so that's good to see, you know.
That's a good one.
And the old sleeveless. Yeah, we'll take those. See? Take that. Take that. Go. Take that. That's a hog one. Harley Davidson sleeveless. We'll take the Maryland Ocean City. Yep. Yep, we'll take that. I know it's kind of hard to see because I've put the camera away from a lot of people. They just rolled out a new rack of items, and you can hear Kayla saying, "Oh, thank you, thank you." There's like 2 people on the right side of Kayla, and there's one person on the other side of the rack. And the other person saw us grab one of the sleeveless. I said, "Oh, that's really good. We'll have to buy that one." And then the other lady on the other side of the rack literally grabs like 15 of these that she's in front of and just hands them all to us and says, "Well, if you like that one, you might like this one." What an insanely awesome person, right? So she actually goes around and finds all the good stuff on this rack, gives it to us, says, "Here you go." She doesn't know us or anything. She doesn't know that we have a YouTube channel or anything. So we just much appreciate that help here, because literally on the other side of Kayla, there's 2 other people. We couldn't have looked at this rack, and that lady really pulled through to us, because as you can tell, we're going to go over these a little bit more because we picked up, I think, 15 Harley Davidson shirts. Clothing. I always put out women's clothing. Men's clothing is where it's at. Come here. Alright, so that was pretty much crazy. I just made it. We'll go through those a little bit more. But they all got them for only $4.89. Yeah, that was insane. I spotted them right off the rip though. I said, grab them sleeveless. I was not expecting them to be Harley Davidson. I was thinking they would be like a more denim cutoff thing. So after everybody was done at the rack, I was like, you know what? I want to go take a look at this. And check this out. Right here, I do find another Harley Davidson button up with a really nice embroidered back piece on it. Go ahead and buy that. The camo here is youth, so we do leave that behind. And then in a little bit here, I do find a very nice Orange County Chopper like mechanic shirt that has a very large patch on it from a like a bike week or something. They sell for about, this is it right here, they do sell for probably around 20 bucks, I think, plus shipping. So that's not too bad off of one Goodwill rack. Probably the best I've ever seen. You see any more? Let's go over here, see if there's any more on the yeah. So what we do is we kind of do a little back room peeping, and if there's any more, we'll stick around that they're bringing out. If there's not, then we go ahead and leave. But that was probably a score of a lifetime for Harley Davidson sleeveless cutoffs. Yeah, looks like their back room is completely empty, so that ain't too shabby. So that was absolutely insane. One, that we were there when all this stuff came out. Again, knowing the manager now, knowing how their style is and exactly they like to put stuff out early in the morning is going to make us thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, honestly. Yeah. Because today it has proven that it's going to make a ton of money. This is just a bike week, but bike week stuff still sells. We sell a lot of Myrtle Beach bike week things, but take a look at like this one. See, a lot of these we couldn't see inside.
Embroidered.
Yeah, and that's real Harley Davidson, like branded Harley Davidson.
So size extra large.
Yeah, and these are good sizes. Most of them are extra large, and some of them have got to be 2 or 3X, I would think. But we're gonna run through them because I know you couldn't really see inside the store, because when we're doing stuff like that and you find a really good find, who else just wants to go hurry up and put it in the car? Like, I immediately just want to leave, right? Pay for it and leave and be good to go. This has a New York on the embroidery on the side of it. That's really cool though. Again, Harley Davidson branded, like the actual tag. Not all of these are, but 98% of them are. I mean, look at that one. That one doesn't have a size on it. It's been ripped off, but we can easily just
measure the
measure the thing. This one's got,
that's embroidered too.
And that's got a patch. I mean, not a patch, but embroidery. But once I saw this sleeveless, I was like, you know what? Sleeveless is in. This one's a heavier one. And riding weather's coming. Myrtle Beach Bike Week. Very cool. Because this will, like, Myrtle Beach Bike Week stuff still sells.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be quite as much. And we paid for this and the bat. We paid 79 bucks for everything. Which these will probably go for 20 to 30 bucks a piece. The Harley Davidson ones probably will go for a little bit more. The Myrtle Beach ones will probably go for 15. We did throw this one in here. She actually gave it to us. She was like, how about this? It's a Pro Bowl Hawaii shirt. I mean, little lightweight jacket, NFL All-Star. That ain't bad. Again, I mean, right place, right time. But now also knowing that they put this out early. This is a nice fleece, Harley Davidson fleece, size extra large, so 3XL, all really good sizes again. And I just want to show them real quick because I know, but it was tough to see. Another Harley Davidson, and I like them because they're all got embroideries, and then they also have big back pieces. Like, check this one out right here.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
This one is, and they're not stained. They're super clean. Super clean. I mean, that is a find of a lifetime when it comes to Harley gear.
They actually look ironed.
They do look ironed, yep. Because they're not even wrinkled. 2XL there, Harley Davidson with the big skull on the back. But if you go thrifting, you know that this is a steal of a deal. Like, you usually don't find stuff like this. And then, this is the funny thing, is we got all these and then came back and these were still hanging. This was a huge patch on the back of that one. It's more like a mechanic shirt or whatever they call. And then we did get like a long sleeve, nice. That's when you're riding. This is when you're going out to dinner. Yeah. You know.
That's a tall 3XL.
Tall 3XL. So you're going out to dinner, putting your nice, probably got a nice pair of boots on. And then we got one more. And then we're heading up to the other Goodwill. Oh, we must have 2 of those. I think that's the same one. So, very cool. That ain't too shabby. Like I said before, now knowing what we know, I mean, that little tidbit of information is gonna make us a ton of money, because we'll be here right at 9 o'clock, and they usually put out, what is it, 3 or 4 racks. So if you would, don't tell anybody that I'm telling you this. Shh, it's our little secret. That's very Lorelei-ish. Let me hold your bag. What we got going on here?
I think the arms are going to be too short. This is like my daily struggle.
What's your daily struggle? Well, it's because yeah, it's not on you yet. What are you doing? It's not cut for you, homegirl. That.
It's very warm.
It looked warm. You're perspiring right
Very
now.
comfortable.
Very comfortable. I don't know about that. I haven't found a good hat either in a while, which would make me think that they're also sending those to their online stuff. Possibly, or maybe I'm just not here when they put out the good hats. Top grain cowhide. It feels like top grain cowhide.
It's nice.
It is
We
nice.
sold one of these.
Hey, isn't that your other one? Oh, that one's dingy.
It's messed up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I didn't grab.
Man, if you ever find wool, oh, check this thing out. Yeah, it's a little expensive. Slightly expensive. I used to kill it in hats. Now, not so much. Not so much. Kathy Von what? Kathy Van Zeeland.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know her?
No.
Oh. You said, like, yeah,
I
of
just
course.
know the brand.
Oh, you know the brand. You know Kathy Van
I don't
Zeeland?
know who that
You
is.
don't actually know Kathy? Like,
This
shit.
might be a good pickup.
We're about ready to find out. Kathy Van Zeeland handbags. Let's go high to low on the Kathy. Whoa, some Kathy Van Zinkler is expensive. How much is it?
$10.
$10. Is it in good condition?
Yeah, it just needs a little bit cleaned up. Like it's got dust on it almost. Like it's been sitting.
Oh yeah, sitting somewhere. Yeah, her stuff ranges anywhere between. I don't see anything with that exact print, but the handbags usually go for about $40, and then anything large like that goes for about $65. My pinata's still here. The old pinata. Check out the old M&M saxophone, guys. Now, back in the day, like, I thought these were worth a lot of money because you saw them a lot, and I was like, these are so cute. They're really not worth a whole bunch. They're
They are
usually
cute, though.
They are cute though. They did a good job, but they're just. I think that a lot of them were mass produced. This one I'm holding, I'm not going to look up, and someone's going to say this one's a rare one. It's worth $300. I know it. I know it's coming in the comments. That's actually signed on the bottom by somebody. It's glazed on the inside too. That's interesting. Hey, check this out. I thought this was going to be like a Pottery Barn special, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. It's glazed on the inside.
Ooh.
I know, right? Now the...
Ooh.
I know. Look at this. It's got cow horns. This is suede.
I'm buying this.
I bought you some roses. Rose hips. $20. It did come up. How much they have it for? $5. It sold for $19.99. Yeah, glazed on the inside. I'm telling you, Google Lens is amazing. Oh, that's got a lot bigger signature on the bottom. What is this thing? A Panaview? Are we putting slides in this or something? Is it missing a piece? No, because there's the feet. You're definitely putting something in it. Might be missing. Oh, okay. Sure, put the slides in that. Usually stuff like that is not like a ton of money, but it's pretty cool. As you can tell, this is pretty bare over here. Their electronics section. If you look, I mean, all this is bare. All that's bare. This is usually completely full of stuff, and their golf clubs are pretty much bare. So it's interesting how some Goodwills, like the other Goodwill in Murrells Inlet, is stacked full right now. And this one is lacking inventory on the shelves. That Sony's nice. I've actually sold this Sony before, I'm pretty sure. Oh wow, this is not the one that I have, because they're saying this one's only worth $29. Oh no, right there. Yep, that says $275 free shipping. These are all stained too, the covers, but the speakers went for $11.99. And then here's another one here, one bid, 20 bucks. That's why you don't want to put things on bid like this. You want to do this as buy it now, because the bid is just not the way to go. But one did sell for $2.75 free shipping. That's only one, and there's a lot more. That one looks brand new, and this one's missing the remote, so that's a no-go. Is it Disney?
Like it. That's the brand right there.
Made in USA.
Yeah. I don't know.
Beacon, 100% acrylic. Wish it was wool.
It might not be worth anything.
It's gotta be.
They spelled B-E-A.
B-E-A-C-O-N. The blanket brand. It's in good condition. It's actually pretty nice. Beacon's a good brand. I mean, their stuff sells $44, but nothing that looks like this. What do you think?
I think I'm gonna leave it.
Leave it?
Yeah.
It's in good condition though.
It says Disney at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a Disney product. It's nice. It's like double-sided almost. Not double-sided, but it's like a negative what you're looking at on this side, which is pretty neat. There's one little issue right there by his foot. The stain. What you thinking? Can you hear anybody screaming, get it?
Oh, yeah.
You can?
I can hear a whole bunch of people screaming.
You hear anybody screaming, leave it?
Probably. I don't know which one's louder.
I can't hear. Scream louder, everybody. What are we doing?
Scream louder.
What do you think?
I'm gonna leave it.
You're leaving it?
I might get yelled at.
Oh no.
I know.
Alright, Mickey's being left. These are ours. Yeah, we have these. And the word on the street is if you microwave something and it gets hot, it has lead in it. Right? Tell us if that's true or not, because when we microwave these, they become scalding hot. Like you can't even touch them.
Yeah.
So we try not to microwave them because they basically burn your hand, but they're actually very nice. These are worth some decent money though. If they weren't $3.99, I'd probably pick them up. Because there are certain glaze, I forget what they're called, but the glaze is pretty nice on them. Ergo M575. Yeah, usually the ball is bigger though. That one's not gonna be all that great, I don't think. We'll look it up. Usually it seems to go for 30 or 40 bucks. That's where the little battery goes. That looks fine. How much they got it? $2? Yeah, this one must be, that's just a carrying case. You must really like your mouse if you're buying a carrying case for it. What you got in the case? Oh, it's just my Ergo M575.
You remember these? Oh, wow.
Pre-owned, 20 bucks. Yeah, they always sell. What is that?
Put your hand underneath it.
Oh, that's nice. Somebody asked what a trinket dish was, and what exactly is a trinket. I kind of agree. I always ask, what are we putting in these dishes? People love them. I wish that was 10 bucks. It's still there, but do you need the neck and shoulder massager? No? My Horry County News. What? Is that a fan? Does that feel good? No? I make my way to the front of the Salvation Army, and they have some really cool looking cameras. This one here is a Nikon Coolpix. Make sure you look them up. Some are worth a lot of money, some are worth not so much money. This one would be on the lower end. I think it was like the L11, it's an older model. Still worth about 30 bucks. They were asking $8 for it. This one, the Pentax, this one also goes for about 25 to 30 bucks. They were asking $8 for it, but the real winner here is going to be this Sony recorder I have in my hand. Always pick these up. This is one of the best ones you can find. This one goes between 50 to 80 bucks. Out at our booth at the Bounty Hunters Emporium in Surfside Beach, and we're gonna go in there, see if anybody has actually stopped by the Emporium and wrote in our little book, or if we sold anything. So that ain't too shabby. It was a really good day out there thrifting today. I mean, come on now, all those Harley Davidson sleeveless little vest things, that is honestly like a score of, I wouldn't say a lifetime, but definitely a score of the year. tons of people stopped by over a 4-day period, so we much appreciate it. This was Labor Day weekend, and people must have been in town. We had Frank and Tammy, we had Mike and Kara, we had PJ and Curtis, Dia, Allison and Brenda, Alex, Connie and Angela, Casey and S. Collins, Jerry and Kim, and then I think that says Skylar, Sarah, and Lynn from Kentucky. We do appreciate it. See if we've got any letters in our thing. Somebody actually asked, do we ever get letters in here? Let's take a look. We got letters. We got tons of letters. What you got there?
Check.
So over the Labor Day weekend, we actually sold probably 10 to 15 items in the booth in a 3-day period. We think that's really good. The booth, it is a lot of work like we always say, but it's very rewarding and you get to make some money at it. So that ain't too shabby. Again, a excellent day out there at the thrift stores. I mean, just again, being there right time at the right place with the right rack coming out with the right person handing you the right stuff. Really, it works out pretty well.
Makes it right.
It makes it right. I do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment down below, like the video, and you know I will always get you on the next one.